Hello everyone, my name is Marc Schwartz, and the story that I want to share for this presentation is one from my high school days, so take it with a grain of salt. But it is a story of miscommunication, and in fact is probably one of the greatest regrets in the field of miscommunication that I have. But it begins on a winter day, and I'm from Michigan, so the winters there aren't as bad as Rexburg winters, but it was still kind of cold and not really pleasant. And high school for me was kind of hit or miss, as it was anyway. And on this particular day, I think it was a little bit below average as far as high school days for me go. But I was kind of tired, and it was at the end of the school day, and I was getting on the bus, and most of the people on the bus I didn't really get along with too well. There were a few people who I was friends with, and that was really good. But for the most part, I wasn't really friends with people on the bus. And there was this one person in particular who we were cordial with each other, but we weren't really friends and we didn't really like each other that much. He happened to be half black, and I wish that wasn't relevant to this story, but it is. Anyway, on this particular day, he was admiring a new phone that another girl on the bus had just gotten. He was talking about how it had, so many megapixels, and it can do this, and it can do that, and it has a sleek design and all of these different details. And I kind of made a jab at him saying, well, actually, I said to her, be careful, he might steal it. And I was just kind of, making a jab and kind of trying to be funny, I guess. But he kind of took offense to that, and he said, well, you think I'm going to steal it just because I'm black? And I said to him, I didn't say anything about your race. And in my mind, what I meant was, I didn't say anything about your ethnicity, I didn't say anything about your skin color or your heritage. And I said it with that attitude because, why are you making this about race? Why are you bringing that into it? But the atmosphere on the bus changed. And several people kind of stopped and turned at me. And one person who wasn't even part of the conversation said, with anger, shut up. Like, he didn't want me to talk. And I didn't understand at the time that what I said came across as very racist. And I got off the bus, and what seemed for all the world to be a fulfillment of karmic justice, the bus, for some reason, slowed down and didn't immediately pull away, and I slipped on a big patch of ice that happened to be there and fell. And the person yelled out the window, "That's what you get!" And I didn't even realize that the horrible faux pas that I had made and miscommunication until long after. And I guess that is what I get, because I didn't consider what I was saying before I said it. I didn't focus on clear communication, and that is so important, and especially within the work environment. I mean, that clear communication can be the difference between millions of dollars when you're dealing with clients. But I hope that you've learned something from this, because I certainly have, and it's one thing that I hope I can make amends for one day. But thank you for listening. Your efforts.